collaboration. And so I'm going to just ask really, really quickly if some of my really good friends, family come on here, Randy and Wanda Webb, and just take 3 minutes, guys, just to introduce yourself, because I cannot wait to get into the meat and potatoes. And then I'm going to bring on Dr. China, and then we're going to turn it over to Maddie Pitts so he can shut this thing down. What's up, Randy?
What's up, Dr. Jewel? Chairman 100, loading Chairman 750.
Hey,
I love it. What's going on, everybody? Absolutely phenomenal, excited. So, big movement happening. As you know, a lot going on, but we are sitting here in probably one of the largest, we are in the largest money market in the world. We can sit at home, make money from the phone. And so, just give you a little bit of my background. Me and my wife have now been full-time entrepreneurs for the past 7.5 years. No boss, no job. Because of what we've seen and what we've done, we're completely debt-free, we're completely financially free. Okay, if I can say anything for that, becoming debt-free is powerful. And this company allows you to do that in so many avenues. And 2.5 years ago, we had to make a decision. And we had to change companies. I thank God today that He shook us up, He changed us up, and then we met and we came into I Am Master Academy, and being coached by Dr. Joe Tankard. And so when we came over to this company, listen, I didn't know how to trade Forex. I didn't know about HFX, none of this. Okay, Matt Thayer, we all came from the same company to watch Matt, elevate. Matt, he was at the mid-level in our previous company, and to come here, this dude is top notch. Okay, he's a top trader in this company. Listen, you're gonna see what he's done and how much money he's accumulated by doing what he does. So, we were fortunate when we came over. Dr. Kathy Kirk was the first, mentor and trader that we learned from. And I didn't know that you can just make money from the phone. Okay, but the night that I made money from my phone, I remember clicking those buttons. The person who signed up, they said, "Randy, you don't got to know everything." That was me. And they said, when you hear sell, you click a red button. You hear buy, you click a blue button. And that was how I started. And the first night I clicked that red button, I made $331. Now, past results don't equal future results. There's no guarantee. You gotta work. You gotta go through the education. But because of our learn and earn platform, that night I've seen it work. So it gave me enough to say, okay, now go to the academy and learn how she knew how to do that. And when we went to the academy, folks, listen, here we are 2.5 years later. Not only are we residual income earners, we learn the skill of trading. And the biggest part about this is that when you learn it, no one can ever take it away. And so now I'm excited that we have now got involved with HFX. So we had touched one platform of trading, okay? That was powerful. Then we came with this. I'm like, oh my God, this is even heat. Oh my God. Listen, it's addictive. When you get in front of the computer and you put a minute on there and you click and then your trade goes out in 1 minute. Listen, I'm sold on it. Okay, I'm gonna get done. All I can say is thank you, I Am. Thank you, I Am Master Academy. Thank you, Dr. Joe Tankard. Thank you, Matt Thayer. Thank you, Dr. Kathy Kirkland, Dr. China. I'm ready for this call to go. Y'all gonna see what I see.
Yes, absolutely. And I just want to tell you, thank you so much. We love you and Wanda. You guys have been amazing leaders. You're building teams literally all over the world. I mean, Randy is probably one of the most dedicated. Randy will leave America and go and spend a whole month in Kenya away from his wife and children, helping to build millionaires over in the beautiful country of Kenya, where their worst enemy is poverty. And so I want to thank you so much for that. And of course, he served in where did you serve? Was it
Air Force? I was missed most of my story. I was C-130 pilot in the Air Force, aircraft commander, deployed Afghanistan and Iraq. I was able to walk away from the military in 2013. I say walk away. I got sick in 2012, got diagnosed with lupus, and then there was a decision that had to be made. This industry showed up for us in November of 2013. I walked away from the military. I didn't go look for an airline job. I didn't go look for a job. I was already full-time in the network marketing industry, and then trading is just, we're done. Okay, so we've been 3%.
Amazing. Well, I thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for your dedication. And thank you so much for your commitment to the beautiful country of Kenya. And I know you have places, people are even over in Europe. So really proud of what you guys have been able to do. Dr. China, this is my sister. I love her. She's brilliant. She's one of the hardest working girls out there. She's an amazing wife, amazing mother. But I tell you, her work ethic, sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, you got Shirley. So Dr. China, are you out there tonight?
Hey, I am here, Dr. Jewel, and I'm so amazingly happy and excited about this call tonight. So thank you for putting this together. I'm just excited to be on this journey with you and so many of the beautiful people that I'm seeing right now. It's really a family. So many people are learning together, earning together, and growing together with so many different dynamics of life going on, right? We're all figuring some things out. Moms out there, I just want to say I love and appreciate you. I'm praying for y'all. We got babies at home. Sometimes I feel like I got a straight nursery in here. Yet we got mega goals, right? When I look into their faces, I see even more the reasons why we have to go so hard right now for what it is that we're doing. And I'm grateful that we're inside of a space that is really a hidden wealth secret, Dr. Jewel. Like, we got a hidden wealth secret right now. We are literally living in the future. It's one of the reasons that most people don't really know what it is that we're doing, because it's our job. We're the ones that God chose to bring this message to the masses. And look at how amazing it is. We're bringing the message to the masses in a time where the world needs what we have. We have the solution to a world-class problem, a solution to, what's going on with injusticeness and inequality. We have the solution with this economic empowerment revolution, and you get to be a part of a big mission. We are really making impact on nations and generations around the world. So when I think about just Forex alone has changed all of our lives. We're still here 4 years later, just with Forex, right? Just with Forex alone. So then when you start to add all this sauce to it and all this extra layers of the cake and the icing and the cherry, and now we got high frequency Forex, which is binary option that is just really changing the doggone game right now, allowing a person with little to no experience at all to get in here, simply get connected, get set up, and start making some money in the midst of minutes. It's a game changer. So if you're a guest on the line, if you're a member and you're wanting to hear more information, I'm going to go ahead and make an exit so we can get Matt there on the line right now, so we can make this happen and get paid inside of this market, because everybody is getting paid over here. The money is just really rolling up. So this is the best time to be home, restricted from some things, and still being able to make some money. If you got a computer, a cell phone, and internet, you get paid inside of the market. So I'm excited. I want to turn it back over to you, because let's get these pips.
Yes, let's get it. China, you are so right, girl. This time could not be more perfect. There's so much uncertainty in the world. Like you said, this is the answer on so many levels, right?
Yes.
You really want to bring about change in your nation, you need to become economically empowered, because that's where all the decisions are. Okay, now, I want to get ready to bring on this young man. He graced our presence a couple weeks ago. I mean, just the nicest guy, the kindest guy. And I think, Matt, that's what I appreciate about you, is that even though you've had mega success in a very short amount of time, your humility, it speaks for itself. You're gracious, you're kind. And I just want to thank you for that, because there's nothing worse than having somebody become successful and they're arrogant. It's like, child, I don't even take all of that. So I want to thank you so much for that. I want you to know that us as the leaders, we notice that. We walk, we see how you move, we see how you treat people. And I know God is pleased with that, because success is nothing if you can't be nice to people. So I just want to thank you so much for your kindness. And I want to thank you for your ability and your willingness to come on here tonight to share with so many people from all over the world. So Maddie Pips, come on to the stage, brother.
What's going on, guys? Man, y'all bring spice to these calls, that's for sure.
Thank you so much for coming on again. You're doing your thing in a major way. There are a lot of new people on here. And I also want to thank you, because you did a great job last time, and I know you're going to do it again. But you did a really great job of just being honest with your story. Like, sometimes when people see you here, but they need to know, like a couple years ago, I know nothing about all of this. I want people to know that the possibility is for the average, everyday guy. So I'm going to turn it over to you, and thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, guys, it's a privilege. I mean, I hop on these things because at the end of the day, I read a quote when I got in this industry when I was 22 years old, and it was actually Zig Ziglar's quote. He talks about how if you just help enough people in life get what they want, you in return get what you want. And I've literally just lived my life ever since hearing that quote of always just trying to put people first. And I'm going to get into my story a little bit later, but guys, the only reason why I'm an educator is because everyone was just kind of asking me to become an educator. Like, it was the scariest decision that I've ever had to make, probably my entire life. And you're going to understand why after I kind of share my story. But I just want to give it up to Jewel and Randy and Wanda and China and all these guys, because here's the deal. I mean, this is one team, one dream. IM Mastery Academy is the best platform on planet Earth. My previous company, I was absolutely in love with. Because we had an amazing culture, and it was a team first. Everyone just wanted to see everybody win, and I really like how we're starting to go towards that way here with I Am Mastery Academy. And I'm doing this because I just want to make that step forward towards this company becoming just like that. Because I think for everyone to be able to win, this needs to be one team, one dream, and we all can win together. So I'm very, very happy on being here tonight, guys. I actually saw I Am Mastery Academy 2.5 years ago. And if you're on this call right now and you just happen to be on here because you saw some random story or you saw some post of someone basically showing some type of green box or some charts or whatever, and you're like, what are you doing? And they said Forex, and they told you to get on some call, and you're just sitting here like, what are these guys talking about? That's okay. That was me too. That was me 2.5 years ago, guys. You know, I was brand new. I didn't know anything about anything when it came to investing, trading. But the reason for that, guys, is because we're not taught. We're not taught growing up how money works. We're not taught how to invest. We're not taught how to leverage our money. So you're in the right place. You're in the right place right now to be able to start to understand how money works. You know, we're a group of people that are all like-minded, that are all driven, and that are all very, very focused on leveling up in life. So if you are the person on this call right now that has been begging for something in your life to come about, this is it. This is the sign. Like, this is it. When I was 22, guys, I was going to school full-time. I was working full-time. And, you know, I hated it. I hated school. I hated doing that day in and day out. And I used to pray, you know, what is out there that can help me get the lifestyle that I want? And I just happened to come across network marketing, guys. I just happened to come across this industry. So that was kind of my first opportunity. That was my first decision in life to put me on this path. And then, you know, it came to another decision in this company to start taking trading seriously. You know, my first 90 days of being a part of this information that I'm gonna share with you guys, you know, obviously this is about trading, this is about investing, but for me personally, I just thought it was too hard. I thought it was gonna be work to understand how it works. Like, if you're on this call right now and you look at the charts like, man, that looks like calculus and Chinese, like, I don't know what I'm looking at, that is so confusing. I relate to you because that was me, guys. That's what I thought also, you know, seeing it for the very first time. So when I joined this, I did not concentrate on the trading side. I actually only concentrated on the business side of things. Now I'm going to go through both of those today, guys. But that's all I did for the first 90 days. And what happened is I realized very, very quick that if you're not bringing value, if you're not bringing value to people, you won't continue to succeed and grow. And I found that out very, very fast. So by the grace of God, again, I happened to land across binary options and trading. I just happened to see in real time, guys, people making money. I hopped on a session randomly. The guy that I was following was not even an educator yet. And I just happened to see people trading. You know, I hopped on the call and I saw people in the chat writing what they made on the session. Ness, the educator, said, hey, take this trade. I'm taking this trade. And I just saw the chat going crazy with fire emojis, with 777s, and then people were writing how much they made. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is what sold me. It was not the people that said they made $1,000. It was not the people that said they made $10,000. It's the person that said they made $2.30. Because here's why. Seeing this for the very first time, I was like, there's no way anybody's making money trading. Like, there's just no way. Like, these people, they're not making money. Like, it was really hard for me to be able to believe it. What sold me was the fact that someone was on there and they put in the chat that they made $2.30. Like, is somebody gonna waste their night to say they made $2.30? I was like, there's no way. So I was all in once I saw that, guys. I got excited, and that's truly what sold me. So I want you guys to feel that same exact way that I felt that night. That's why I'm starting with this, because before I even get into the information, I want you to understand why I am so fired up and why all of these people all together are so fired up. Because here's the reality. This is real. This works. And it's working for people all over the world. There are people that $2.30 changes their life. That might sound crazy, but you want to know why? It's because you live in America. And in America, that's not a lot of money. But places like Africa, places like Lagos, Nigeria, places like Costa Rica, places like Colombia, $10, $20, $15, that changes people's lives. So this has the power to impact people all around the world. That's what you have your hands on right now. That is what you're about to witness today. So I'm going to share my screen, guys, and I'm going to run through this information so you can understand exactly what it is I'm even talking about. And then I'm also going to kind of show you guys how my strategy works, how I trade on every given night, and how you can follow along if you decide to get started. But before I jump into the information behind the company, I always like talking about this slide first, because let's backtrack here. What did I say at the very beginning? I said I was taught growing up that I needed to go to school, I needed to get good grades, and then once I got good grades, I could go get into a good college, and then eventually graduate, and then have the ability to just put that college on a piece of paper to hopefully go give it to somebody so they could tell me how much I'm worth. That's all I was taught. And that's probably what a lot of you guys were taught. Well, guess what? That just teaches us how to be a part of the 95% of the world. And 95% of the world, guys, is broke. Like I might hurt some feelings here, but 95% of the people are broke, and they're living paycheck to paycheck. And I know that because I was living paycheck to paycheck. When my check came, guys, it was gone before I even got it. So, 5% of the entire world's money, guys, is with 95% of the world. So why is it that 5% of the people have 95% of the world's money? Because they don't exchange their time for money. They know how to leverage their money as a tool. They have an investor mindset. They understand that money is not for buying things. It's not for, going out there and spending. What it's for is to make more money. See, successful people, guys, they understand that it's not even about them. They understand that they need to learn how to use their money. And that's what I'm gonna show you guys today. 4% understand how to leverage a system, like the Jeff Bezos of the world. Do you think that he goes into every single Amazon and has to be there in order for Amazon to keep going? No, he created a system. And that's what we have our hands on here tonight. Because guess what? The person that invited you on here right now, how hard are they really working? They're looking at me just like you're looking at me. See, we're a team. This is a huge, massive system that goes with or without you. See, we're moving. We're going places. If you want to be a part of it, you can ride the wave with us. You can take one or the other, or you can just take both. I'm the type of person where I'm taking both. I want all of the 5%. I don't want just 1%. I don't want just 4%. I want the entire 5% that has 95% of the world's money. So let's get into it. So the first way I'm going to show you how to leverage your money is going to be through the foreign exchange market. It's called the Forex market. If you've never heard of Forex, basically, guys, it's the entire world's currency. It's $5.3 trillion per day industry. 5.3, guys. 5.3 trillion, not million, not billion, trillion. Now, it's open 24 hours, 5 days a week. And we also specialize in digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum. That's another $1 trillion, guys, that's being traded every single day. Now, the company I'm introducing you to is IM Mastery Academy. This academy has 3 separate academies that will teach you how to trade. Forex is a little bit longer. It's usually a day, a week, sometimes a month. It's a little bit longer term type of trading. You place some trades and you let it grow. You let it go. You don't sit there and watch it. You just place the trade, and it teaches you kind of how to grow your money. HFX basically does what it takes in a day. Now only it takes a minute. This is where, guys, you can get in and out of the bag with busy days. Like if you work a full-time job, if you have 3 kids, if you are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and you're like, man, I got no time. Well, guess what? HFX is for you, because that means you can hop on, let's say 30 minutes, 4 times a week. So 2 hours a week, guys, can give you the same exact results that would take maybe a day, maybe a week. That's what HFX is, guys. It's high frequency Forex trading. Now, DCX is Digital Currency Mastery Academy. Basically, to teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies. Now, Go Live is our streaming service. This is where you can actually have access to over 100 plus educators that will teach you their strategy, they'll go through their market analysis, and they'll even place live trades. And I always like to stop here and just give you guys a little story. Growing up, the only way I was able to graduate is because I sat next to the smartest person in the class. I didn't know that that was going to be my best valued asset in later in life. Because guess what? Now I get to cheat off 6, 7, 8-figure traders. People that are already good at what they're doing. Now I literally just get to copy them. Like, where does it get better than that? I got yelled at all through high school, all through college. Like I literally got F's and D's because I got caught cheating. Here, if you get caught cheating, it don't matter. We all want to win together. These educators will literally give you trades live all throughout the day. Now, I go live 4 nights a week. I go Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You'll be able to catch me on there. But I also have a strategy that the company came out with, and it's called Hourglass. Now, if you look at the tablet right there, you can actually see it. That is the Hourglass app, and my strategy is called Cash Trap. Now, what's easier? This is the easiest strategy I truly believe to follow, because here's the deal. It'll either give you an up arrow or a down arrow. Up means buy, down means put. Like that's simple. And I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit how it actually works, but that's my strategy. They drilled me for hours trying to figure out how I traded. They made my mind into a strategy and then put it on an app. And you literally can use it once you learn it. And it's really, really simple. And over the last 30 days, it has won 71 times and only lost 19 times on live sessions right in front of people. So it's not like I'm saying, yo, Cash Trap won 71 and 19 in the background and you didn't get to see the trades close and win. You actually can go on live right now and go watch every single session and see the results yourself. That's why I love this, because this is not someone telling you some results and not backing it up with the Carfax. The Carfax is there. It's all on live sessions. Now, if you want to learn some other ways to trade, there's some other apps that will teach you some different types of trading. But if you wanted everything that the company offered, the Elite package is for you. That'll give you FRX, HFX, DCX, all the strategies, all the live sessions, literally every single thing that the company offers for $325. Like, I know people that pay for shoes that cost more than that. Like, I know some ladies on here that have bags that cost more than $325. This right here, guys, is going to teach you a skill set in 3 different academies and give you every single session that is available through I Am Mastery Academy for $325. If you just want HFX, it includes 8 other educators plus me. It's $235. So a couple $100. And then there is a monthly, but what's great about this company is they give you a thank you. Once you refer 2 people, they'll waive the monthly for you. So let's say you get started right now. You have 2 friends that you could get to jump on a call and just see the information. If they want to get started, you have your own referral link. Once you refer 2, you have a free subscription for life. It's not 2 a month, it's not 2 a year, it's just 2 total. That's it. So like when I saw that the first time, I'm like, so you're telling me this, for a couple $100, I can cheat off educators that are making 6, 7, 8 figures. I can learn their strategy. I can take their strategy, and then I can just basically make it my own, make money, and I can refer 2 people in the next 30 days and never have to pay another single dollar. And the most I spent was $235. When they said yes, I was like, all right, cool, sign me up. What do I honestly have to lose? Like, truly, what do I honestly have to lose? Because I'm going to spend $235 going out on a weekend, like, to be honest. And if everybody's on this call right now, you're probably thinking the same exact thing. And guys, that's what 92% of the people that I show this to, that's all they do. They just trade. Like, there's a percentage in your back office once you get started that will let you know how many customers you have to people that want to grow the business. Mine is 92%. That is 9 out of 10 people just want to trade. So if you're on this call right now and that's all you want to do, that's all you have to do. But there is a complete optional side of this thing. See, I can't remember who said this. I think they actually might be on this call, but they said if you were walking down the street and you saw 2 $20 bills on the side of the street, are you just going to pick up one or are you going to pick up both? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm picking up both of them. Like, I ain't just going to pick up one. I'm going to pick up both. Well, I just showed you the first 20. Now let me show you the second 20, where again, you can just leverage us and we will share this information for you, and you can just leverage the system and make residual income. Now, if you don't know what residual income is, man, it is the best way to get paid. It is where you get paid every single Friday for the work that you did in the past. Like Michael Jackson wrote Thriller 25 years ago. That dude is still getting checks today when people download that song on iTunes. Wouldn't that be nice to get paid like that? That's how this works. You can become an independent business owner, and this is how it works. Let's say you just share this with 3 people, and they decide to get started. That's $150 a month every single month. It's not crazy, but guess what? That's your phone bill. That's your electric. That's something for what? Just sharing this with 3 people? Guess what though? It's not even about you. It's what we do together as a team. So let's say you brought in 3 and they have massive networks. And let's just say they helped you grow your team to 12. That's $600 a month. If 12 grows to 30, that's $1,000 a month. Now 30 people talking about something is gonna go a lot faster than just me and you. If 30 grows to 75, that's $2,000 a month. If the 75 grows to 225, that's $5,000 a month. And if the 225 goes to 500, that's 10 grand a month. Now, I'm sitting at Chairman 25 right now, which is 1,250 customers, which is $25,000 a month. And I'm literally 300 sales away from Chairman 50, which is $50,000 a month. Now, I'm not saying that to impress you guys. I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I'm honestly just saying it to say this. If I can do this, why can't you? I started 2.5 years ago knowing nothing about Forex. I got started, I locked in with some people that were going places, and I just shared the information. And as a team, they've helped me grow my business to Chairman 50. I have friends that are Chairman 500, Chairman 750, making $750,000 a month. I look at them, I'm just like, man, if they can do it, I 100% can do this. It's possible, guys. This is an equal opportunity.
Yes.
You just put in some effort, you just put in some time, and you'll see the results yourself. So that, guys, is that's the information behind the company. If you want to get started, just get back to the person that invited you on this call. They will help you get started. They will help you get into the academy. I'm going to kind of switch gears here, and I'm going to show you what a live session would look like if you decided to get started and hop on any of my live sessions. So the platforms that we use, guys, look basically just like this. They're very, very simple. You know, what we're doing here is we're basically predicting where the market's going to go. So let's go ahead and let's just see if we can get us set up here. So over here on the left-hand side, I don't want to confuse you guys, but basically these are all the different currency pairs that we can trade. When we click a currency pair on the left-hand side, what we're looking at is the exchange rate. So if I'm looking at USDJPY, what I'm looking at is $1 equaling a certain amount of Japanese yen. That number, it's changing all the time. All we have to know is whether that's going to go up or that's going to go down in the next 3 minutes. So my trading time is 3 minutes, guys. You can select anything from 1 to 30 minutes, but my time is 3 minutes. That's my strategy. That's how long my trades need to be. In the amount section, you get to decide what you want to risk. So what I try to teach people is to only risk 1 to 3%. So let's just say today's day 1 for you, and you got $500 in your account. The most you're going to risk is about $20 on any given trade. Now, last night I had a session and we won over 5 trades. So 5 times, let's just say 15, that's $75 on your very first night that you could have made if you would have already been started in trading with us by just following along. But that's kind of how it starts. Now, the goal here is to compound. So let's say today you decide to get started. My goal on all of these sessions is to help you grow your account. So if you decide to get started, let's say $500, my goal is to help you grow your account 8% over the next 30 sessions. And if we can successfully do that, you can grow your account from 500 to 5K. And this is basically what it would look like. Day 1, your goal is to make $40. So let's go back to the platform. If you risk 3%, that's a $16.40 payout. So basically you have to win about 3 trades in order to get your 8%. Now remember, I said we won 5. So you definitely would have made your 8% just last night. So once you make your 8%, you're done trading. Next day, 8%. Next day, 8%. And as your account is growing, your 8% is growing. In the very beginning, you have to be okay with just making the gas money. Eventually, you can start making the cars as you compound your account. Because look what happens, guys. You go from, let's say, 500 to 5K. Well, what happens next? You can go from 5K to 50K. Now you're making $3,700 on a single session. And then from 50K to 500K, now you're starting to make the cars. That's the power of compounding. Now people will go, how did you go from 500 to $1 million? Well, my goal was 8%, but I actually only grew 2.33% over 341 sessions. That's how I went from 500 to 1.2 million. Look how bad I sucked. My first couple sessions, I was making 12 bucks. If people would have saw my payouts for the first week, they would have been like, man, you're making 13, 13, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11. They'd be like, man, you ain't doing nothing. You suck. That's what I thought. I thought I was horrible. But guess what? Now, if I make 2.33%, I'm making almost 30K in that same exact 30 minutes. That's the power, guys, of compound. Like right now, my account is sitting at 1.3 million. See that net balance here? Let me actually just refresh this for you guys. Let's refresh this for the haters. Some people will be like, man, that's not real. Look at that, $1.3 million in net balance.
One time for the haters.
I've withdrawn over $300,000 in 2019. Now, my success, guys, is not always going to be your success. I'm not making income claims. I'm not saying that if you decide to get started, you're going to become rich on overnight. But guess what is going to happen? You're going to learn a valuable skill set.
That's right.
You're going to learn the skill set that it takes in order to be able to have the opportunity to make that happen. Now, let me just go ahead and show you the strategy quick. Let's just see if there happens to be a trading opportunity. Now, I'm just going to take one. I'm not going to do much analysis. I usually take a lot of analysis when I do take my trades on live sessions. But for the purpose of this, I just really quick want to see if there's anything out there. So what we look for, guys, is usually an up or a down arrow. If we get an up or a down arrow, we take the trade. So I'm going to continue just to keep refreshing until I get a trade. Once I see one, we'll just go ahead and we'll take one. Because once a trade opportunity happens, I'm going to get my trigger finger ready. I'm going to go ahead and put the amount of money that I want to risk. And then let's go ahead and let's look for an opportunity. So I see a potential call here on Euro USD. So I'm actually just going to take this. From what I see here on the market, I can see this probably going up from right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a 3-minute call. So what I just told the platform, guys, is that I believe in 3 minutes, price is going to be above this green line. If it's not, I'll lose. If it is, I'll win. Now, Cash Trap didn't give me the arrow, but from just looking at the market for so long, for now almost 2 years, I can kind of see trades even without the arrows. So I took the trade. I have it open right now. What's really cool about this is I do have the opportunity to extend the time if I need to. So I expire 42:47. So I got some time here. Let's see what happens over the next 20 seconds. If I want to extend my time, it's just down here in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and just do it. I want to make sure I have enough time. Now I'm also going to look for some arrows. I'm going to see if there's any arrows on here. Looks like USDJPY also could be a potential sell. I know they're making some updates to Cash Trap. I have this up just in case, because before I jumped on this call, I took a screenshot just to kind of be able to show everybody what it would look like. So this is exactly what it would look like if there was an arrow. So the pair is right here on the basically the top left-hand corner. USDJPY. You're getting an up arrow. So that means they want you to go, or the strategy wants you to go in for a call. So on your platform, all you would do is go over to USDJPY, and then you would select the call button if this was the trade that was given out right now. And that's all you would have to do. And then once you take the trade, time would go by. And if you take those trades, about 6 out of 10 win by just taking the arrows, not adding in any analysis. Now, maybe the reason why the arrows aren't coming up is because there's no trade opportunities right now. Sometimes it takes some time. I'll give it a couple more seconds, see if anything pops up here. I do, like I said, see a potential sell on USDJPY. Let's see here. I'll take a sell on USDJPY. So I'm basically just I'm going off of I'm going off the way it looks. I'm not going off the arrows. I'm just basically going off the way it looks. So if I'm right, I'll win the trade. If I'm wrong, I'll lose the trade. So this is a system where you're either right or you're wrong. There's no middle ground. And that's kind of what I like about it. It's not a matter of how far it goes. It does not have to go, like if I say it's going to go down, it doesn't have to go down a ton to make more money. It just matters if you're right. Same thing if you say it's going to go up. It does not matter if it, travels way, way up or way, way down. Whatever you decide to risk is what you risk. So right now, price is right at my entry. Market's not really moving. I'm not able to see any arrows. So unfortunately, I'm not able to give you guys a full experience of how it would work. Unfortunately, hopefully here, price will move a little bit. It's not really moving at all. I may need to buy a little bit more time here also on USDJPY. So what I just did right there, guys, is I extended my clock another 3 minutes, which is nice. I just basically bought myself more time. I had to pay just a little bit more money, but that's okay. The trades that usually give you the bigger headaches will give you the bigger payouts. And what's nice is it's not a matter of if it's going to go down. It's just a matter of when. When I'm using my strategy and when I'm collecting my confirmations, I actually, can see the trades a lot better. And obviously, usually, it'll go the right way immediately. So down here in the bottom, it lets you know when your expiration is. My expiration is not now for another 3 minutes on USDJPY, and then on Euro USD, not for 6 minutes. So this will be a total of, it looks like about 11 minutes of trading. So like I said, what things that used to take, a week, a month, can now actually only take a couple minutes. So the market likes to move in waves. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to buy some more time here on USDJPY. It's going to take a little bit, which is fine. Like I said, I didn't do very much analysis. We didn't even get an arrow. So these were not cash trap called out trades. These were just trades that I potentially saw an opportunity. An actual trade opportunity would look like this. You get an arrow, and then you would take that trade. I think they're doing some updates right now, unfortunately, so I'm not able to show you guys that, but that's what it would look like. I have not lost these trades that I took. I just basically had to extend the time to see if there's going to be, I give myself still that opportunity. So I still see the trade on USDJPY, and I still see the trade on Euro USD. Most times I'd take another entry actually on where it's at, because I do believe that this is definitely going to go up. I believe Euro USD is definitely going to go up, and I do believe on USDJPY it is going to go down. And they're even at better entries. So I could actually take potentially another entry if I wanted to. And I may actually do that to be able to show you guys. Because you can take as many entries as you want. You just want to make sure you're not over leveraging your account. So that's why I say start off at about 1 to 3%, and then keep it at that. So I actually just took another trade, guys, because like I said, I do believe that this is going to go up, and I do believe that Euro USD is going to go down. So I did take one more trade. I do want to show you guys what it looks like when it closed. So I ended up actually taking a new trade on Euro USD. I risked $5,500. It's a 3-minute trade. This will actually be a payout of $9,460 on a 3-minute trade. I really wish that Cash Trap would show up right now. I know they had to do some updates for it, unfortunately, so I'm not able to actually show you guys. But here we go. I placed the trade here. Now it's above $9,600 payout. The other trades have not lost yet. I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to buy myself one more rollover. So I just extended my clock just a little bit longer on those trades because I believe they just need a little bit more time. But guys, that's how it works. And if you decide to get started, and if you decide to follow along, I teach how to read the market. I teach how the strategy actually works and how you can follow along. So that is, how simple it is. All you really have to do is when I say press call, press call. When I say press put, press put. And that's honestly, truly how easy it is. Now this trade's about to clear here. It's about to be, like I said, a $9,000 payout. Boom, just cleared, $9,460 bucks. Still got some time. This other USD JPY trade.
That's what I'm talking about
here, and this is about to be a $10,000 payout. It's now in profit, so I could potentially win that one also. But guys, that's how it works. That's how you can follow along. That's how sessions are conducted. Now I know it's a little bit fast, and I know you're probably thinking to yourself like, dude, I don't even know what he's talking about. That's okay. Guess what? You are in control of your money. We're not trading your money for you. We're not saying, hey, give us your money. We'll invest it for you. In a month, we'll tell you how you're doing. No, we're going to teach you in real time why we took the trades. I didn't tonight because I'm not going to get super in depth on what I look for because I'm just going to confuse you. But as long as you can hit the call button or the put button, when I say press the call and the put button, you can win some trades. So actually, guys, I'll actually just show this trade actually. Also, this one's about to clear too. USD JPY, about to be a $10,000 trade. So $19,000 cleared already. Got a couple more open. Got some time for those. Like I said, I do believe it's going to move the way that I thought it was going to move. I have basically another 16 minutes on those two trades. And I just kind of based these trades off of looking. I didn't really base these off any really analysis, just kind of looking at the market and trying to make like a ballpark entry. Now, when I decide to actually take trades, I take my time a lot longer than that.
That's amazing.
There we go, another $10,000 payout. So $19,000 in payouts on just those two trades, and that was without arrows. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting used to those arrows. When I see those arrows, I'm taking the trade. So over the last, I'd say 5 months, guys, you guys can see the results yourself. I think I got them on here. Over 500 wins and less than 50 losses.
Wow.
So we're 89% correct. Almost 9 out of 10 trades have won with Cash Trap. You can see why I can get, a little bit lazy without those arrows, but ended up clearing a couple. I'll pass this back to you guys. Thanks for having me on. Get started. We'll help you every step of the way. We're a team here, and we just want to see everybody win. So, guys, have a great night, and I'll pass it back to you guys.
Woo! Come on, China and Randy. That was amazing, man. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Let me say this. First of all, that was amazing. And I know if you're looking at it for the first time, you like, what? But like he said, just know when he tell you push, put, what is it? Hit put, right. Hit put, right. Just push it. That's all you got to do is push it. Randy, you started kind of trading your strategy. I know my husband is trading it and absolutely loving it. Will you just talk a little bit really quickly to that brand new person who's like, oh my gosh, okay, is this for me? Because yes, it is. It's for everybody.
Yeah, the reason we trade both Forex and HFX, and what I found is even brand new people starting HFX, it's really just call a cut. So there's no putting to take profit. So when you come into the academy, you learn right about Forex and you learn about trend lines and stuff of that sort. What Matt just broke down is really you really are going to follow an arrow. And we have our HFX group where people are going in and doing it by themselves. When the arrow says down, you're literally going to put click the putt button. And he has a 4-point system, 5-point system. You know, when the line crosses, that's it. You're done. And I have people in the group say, I've just been following the arrows and I've been hitting it. So I've been seeing some of the odds, you know, people having like 8 out of 10. Some folks have some powerhouses in the organization where they're going 10 for 0. Of course, you're going to have your losses. Me personally, I'm having success in HFX. It's fun. I still trade regular Forex, doing trend lines. So if you're brand new on here, don't worry about learning everything. It's all in the academy. The first part of it, you're just going to compliment. You're just going to listen to Matt there. And at some point, you're going to just get unconsciously conscious of what he's already doing. Like, oh, that's all he's doing? I'm going to do it too. And then you start working on your own. But I'll tell you, most of the brand new customers that we brought in, within the first week, they're already trading.
That's amazing. Dr. China.
I'm so excited over here. I'm about to explode. So basically, Matt Thayer just got on here and got paid $19,000 to show all of you how to do HFX, to just follow an arrow up and down. And he's gotten so good at it because it's come from his brain that he just really went in it without the arrows. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. That part, right? $19,000 right in front of your face.
But did y'all hear what he said? They basically took what was in my brain and made it a strategy.
Exactly. Of course. That part right there. So that to help everybody win. So even if you don't think like him, understand like him, know the depth and all the details and have the time to learn this, it doesn't matter because now you have access to what's inside of his head and you get to make that money too. The other part that I love, Dr. Jude, the compounding. That's the part right that I think is so necessary for so many people. The missing element. We know how to pay interest as a whole, right? People are used to paying interest on their car loans, home loans, student loans, all kind of loans. But where are you making interest? How is your money working for you where you can make interest on your own money? That's the determining factor. If you're listening right now, you're a guest. And you like debating on anything. There's no debate. If there's no way that you're making interest on your money, the $235 that you have in your account, any account, you need to go ahead and sign up with the person right now. Get their link because you just cannot afford to miss making money off of your money. This is amazing. I don't know what more proof people need right in front of your face in real time, live. I mean, that's amazing. Period. That's incredible.
It was. And so I want to invite you guys to get back with the person, or I want to encourage you guys to get back with the person that invited you on here.
Yes.
Get back on there, call them, and listen, hey.
Both those trades that we rolled over are both in profit right now. So if anybody took those trades and held on to them, they are in profit now, and one of them is about to be a $20,783 payout.
So what's the grand total, Matt? Go ahead on and hit us with it real quick. Just the grand total for tonight's session. Thank you for coming on, even though you just got paid for your time. What's up?
That'll be about $70,000 in payouts.
Oh my God, $70,000 in payouts, guys. Okay, somebody just say both of them just cleared. I know Jeremy is on. He just took them as well. They cleared as well for him, Jewel. I mean, come on, we're helping people to win and make money while they're home.
Right there, 20,000, 21,000, both moving into profit. Trades that give you the biggest headaches, give you the biggest payouts.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. And I know if you're used to being on a 30-year or 40-year plan for developing large amounts of money, this can be mind-blowing for you. But get back with the person, get the education, start today. Maddie, we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Dr. China, Randy, and Wanda, love you guys, love your leadership. And thank you to all the leaders that got on here tonight. Get back with that person. Let's make the next 6 months of 2020 stronger than ever before. So thank you guys so much and have a good night. Bye.
Woo-hoo! Bye. We love you guys. God bless. Happy trading.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wow, that was absolutely amazing, guys. As you know, you better say yes to Forex right now. Not only do you get access to the foreign exchange market, cryptocurrency, but you also have access to high frequency, which allows you to just really win. You saw right in front of your face. If all of this is new to you, it doesn't matter. If you're home with the kids, it doesn't matter. If you're working from home and you don't know what's next, it doesn't matter. We're putting you in a position to say yes to Forex right now. Whoever shared this video with you, if they're a part of our community, you're going to have access to this. If they're not, find out who is and get in right now. We're so excited. Say yes to Forex. Get in right now. It's winning season, and this is for you. We're going to show you everything that you need. We're going to help you to win. We're going to show you how to make it happen. People just made money. So Jeremy just made it more money. Just made more money while watching a 30-minute session. This is just absolutely incredible. So the next time we do this, we want you to be on the inside because we do this all the time. We even do it in a nightclub. Nightclub is going on right now. People are getting tipsy in the nightclub. They did binary options just last night. So at your own pace, there's so many different options for you to plug into and get the support that you need. So get back with the person that invited you and get it now. There's nothing to think about. There's no hesitation needed. You're looking for an opportunity. Take your 234, 235, get in, or take the 325 and get all of it, the Forex, the binary options, and the cryptocurrency, and get that whole package. It's winning season. Let's go. Congratulations. God bless you guys. Everybody who took some major wins, congratulations, and God bless you all. All right, guys. Bye-bye.